This is going to be a 2-minute guide on how to play Darth Vader in Skirmish. Let's go! Even with his huge 5-point cost reduction after equipping the Driven by Hatred attachment from the Heart of the Empire expansion, at 13 points your army and strategy will often revolve around maximizing Vader's output while keeping him alive for as long as possible. Often games with Vader will be won or lost based on whether or not Vader dies or how much value he generates before he dies. Unshakable will help prevent him from being completely crippled by stun. Thrawn's power tokens help to add surges to Vader's 2-dice end of round attack, and block tokens to keep him alive. Elite Death Troopers serve a similar function. Palpatine's Emperor ability can give you more of those powerful Vader attacks once he's in position. Riot Troopers are great body blockers to get Vader to the front line safely, and can use the Bodyguard card to draw fire off of Vader. Imperial Officers help to move Vader closer to the opponent's army on round 1 to use his end of round attack, and help pull him back to safety if he activates early in a future round. Zilla Technique keeps Vader alive by adding blocks and negating Pierce, and Rule by Fear helps him draw into his critical command cards sooner. In IACP, Agent Callus will help you draw command cards faster, while Smuggling Compartment will let you dig for the cards you need and protect those cards once they're in your hand. Parting Blow is an extremely important card to use with Vader to increase his damage output and make up for the loss of brutality. Vader can combo this card with Looking for a Fight and Dark Energy to trigger extra attacks during his activation, and it is critical that you run maximum copies of these 3 cards. A single copy of Pummel is also not a bad idea, though there will be limited opportunities to set this up, so 2 copies is not recommended. Movement cards like Urgency and Price of Glory are absolutely necessary for a figure like Vader, and he has access to some good ones in Force Rush and Face to Face, which both allow him the flexibility to attack and use Force Choke in the same activation. Dodges can really ruin Vader's day, so a good card like Deadly Precision or Feint from IACP can be useful for mitigating white dice. Force Surge and Grizzly Contest are also great ways to put extra damage exactly where you need it, if you can find room in your deck. Vader can be a challenging figure to use, but with the right support and careful play, he can be an absolute monster on the skirmish table.